Bitcoin back at $93,000. XRP is falling. Cardano is falling. Pepe is falling. Am I starting to get worried? Well, XLM is down 12 or even 13% this day. Many coins are down some great numbers over the past hour. The only thing I can tell you is I sense weakness amongst you men. My fellow hodlers, I've been preparing you for this scenario for an extremely long amount of time. What is this scenario, you might ask? That has two parts. On the one hand, it is the crazy crypto bull run that we are witnessing right now. I mean, you can see that prices have gone from what? $47,000 like half a year ago, all the way towards 100K right now. And if we look back at November of 2022, Bitcoin was at what? $16,000, $15,000. So in just the last 2 years, we've gone from 15,000 to 100,000. And so I state again, I've been warning you guys for this or about this for a very long time. Now, again, what is the other part of it? Well, take a look at the run, right? I kept telling you a crypto run cycle is 4 years. From top to top is right around 4 years. 1 year of down and then roughly 3 years of up. And then 1 year of down, going down 85%, 3 years of up. 1 year of down, going about 80% down, and then 3 years of up. What have we learned from the past? That anywhere throughout this period, if you just keep on buying and shutting the frick up and not whining, not being a little baby, you'll be fine. Because what happens? Well, look at this, right? Look at the 2016 run. What happened? Oh, we went up a little bit. Oh, we went up a few weeks in a row. Oh, damn, we went up 100% in like a month. And then we came down a little bit. We came down 30% over the next few months. Then, oh, well, look at that. Oh, we went up, let's even see here. We went up 400% in the next like three quarters of a year. We went down like 30, 40%. But then we continued on, up 200%, came back down. Even in the 2021 run, we can see that. Or even actually earlier throughout 2023, Bitcoin went up what? 50, 60% in a little bit, came back down 20. I've been warning you guys that corrections are completely normal when it comes to crypto, and that I personally think it does not really matter where we are at over the next few days or so. It's about the next few months. And so I keep telling you, if you're worried, you're seeing too much profit on your XRP, you're seeing too much profit on your XLM, your Cardano, your Pepe, and you can't stand the thought of these prices coming down, sell some. I keep saying this in every one of my videos. We right now are trading on BLOF, and again, the link is down below. I keep telling you, I'm buying the freaking dip of the dip of the dip of the dip. I'm buying them all. Right now, we are trading also over on Bybit. Again, links are down below to both of these. Right now, we've got all our positions open. Still $100,000 in profit, baby. Right now, everything is falling. Oh, no, oh, no. Look at this. We got 30,000 on XRP right now, open, right? We got 10,000 on ETH, so that's about, that's 40 bands right there. About 25 on Bitcoin. So roughly, let's just call it 65. And then we get ourselves another almost 30 on Doge. So let's just call this a quick $100,000 profit in open positions over on Bybit. I can close them right now. We only spent like 5,000, okay, more because of WIF, which is by the way at a minus. But again, all these were at like minus 25,000 before, so I'm not really worried. Anyway, the point being, we only spent like $10,000 and we turned it into 100,000 here in what, a few weeks? And funny enough, after it was minus $25,000 before, and I keep telling you, the strategy for bull markets works so well, as long as you're not being a little whiny ass, and you just keep adding your positions every single time things get lower. And more importantly, you do not get liquidated if you've got these leverage positions open. In my opinion, you will be fine. You got to have a slightly longer breath, and you shouldn't be worried that things are not going to be right again. Because if you are worried that things are not going to be right again, you're not going to be able to hold properly. You make stupid decisions. Again, today, it was a bad day, all right? A lot of coins are down by some significant margins, and even the last hour, a lot of coins came down, and I see a lot of worrisome comments. But I keep telling you that if you really are so scared about it, you should sell some of your coins, enjoy some of the profits, because I'm here holding for a longer term, right? I've looked at all the numbers, and I keep realizing if I sell now, I might feel some joy, and that's why I've got these positions open, so I can sometimes take some profit here and there to just feel some joy. But generally, my coins that I've got in my longer term portfolios, the reason I'm not selling them here is not because I'm 100% sure there won't be a correction tomorrow. Right now, let's quickly see. Bitcoin is actually back at 94, but let's just say it's going to go down for a little bit, if. Dogecoin is down like 10% today. Cardano is down, what, 8% today? Let's just say we keep going down for a little bit, right? We have looked at these numbers so freaking much over the past few years. One thing has become certain to me. I'm not really willing to settle this bull market for a 50-cent XLM. I am not willing to settle this bull market with a $1 Cardano, a $1.60 XRP, a $100,000 Bitcoin, a 3.5K Ethereum. I am taking these coins so much freaking higher than they are today. Because I remember when Bitcoin was at 60,000, you might give a counter argument saying, Dusty, Bitcoin was $60,000 back in 2021. You could have just sold and bought back cheaper, 𝗕𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓𝗓. You could have. You could have done that. But if you had not sold your Bitcoin back in 2021, a lot of people would have called you stupid for many years to come. Yet here we are today with Bitcoin right now as it stands, down a lot at $94,000. It's still up huge, tremendously. Again, I present to you, if you had not sold back in 2021, right now you'd be rejoicing. And many of these coins you'll feel the same for. As I mean, for example, Pepe right now just made an all-time high after making an all-time high after making an all-time high. And I just personally think you can sell right now for a bit of profit, and that's fine. But I usually have the positions open for that reason, to sell for profit here and there, to have more stablecoin, to have more dollars. The longer term positions you can sell at points you feel comfortable, just to lock in profits. Because again, if you never lock in profits, you'll never really get to where you want to be, right? I always said to myself though, the best course of actions, but I'll make a video soon, maybe even tomorrow, about my exit strategy, what I think the best exit strategy for crypto will be, or at least one of the best pinpoints for mental clarity to keep your mind in the game. Because again, nobody will be able to time the top perfectly. It's all about you not being stupid and riding it up and down on altcoins. For Bitcoin, you're fine because like I just said, if you'd bought it at the top of 2021, right now you'd be up 50% in 3 years. Not the most amazing result, but I think you'll be up more. But that's if you bought the tip of the tip of the tip and never bought down lower. If you bought the top, you kept buying down lower, you would have most likely at least doubled, if not more, your money in like what, 2 and a bit years? Maybe maximum 3 years. Not bad. Before we move on, like I was saying, guys, on Bluefin is where we're trading at right now. We also have a couple of rewards for the more you trade, so check it out with the link down below. You just see it once you press the link. I mean, you can use Bluefin. Camera stopped working. I want to say you can use Bluefin anywhere, and right now we also have a competition where you can win in total quite a lot of money, 350K, but we are only in 28th place, so we're only winning 2,100 and about $1,800 or so as a team, but I want to get more, so you guys have to trade better, you know. Trade more. Check it out. Link is down below. Anyway, when it comes to these coins, I've explained to you before my thesis, right? Where if you buy them once, you might get unlucky, you get a wrong timing, things start crashing straight away. But if you just consistently buy, I've been making these videos for weeks in a row now. If you just bought the dip every single time, the amount of money you would have made today is just, you cannot even count it anymore. It's only when you start doubting or no. In bull markets, all I do, and I've done this for years, is buy the dip. Well, I mean, years, this is really the most bullish part of the bull market. So the last time we did this was back in 2021, beginning of 2022 maybe, or before that back in the beginning of 2018, or basically the end of 2017. You only have a small portion of time where this works so well. I've been saying it for many weeks in a row. If you had kept this up, right, the last couple of months would have been so profitable, but most people don't dare to do it because they're afraid of losing. And I understand that. The only way you got to watch out for that is with some very high leverage. But if you're not doing that, and you're asking me, Dusty, should I be buying the freaking top or should I be buying it? I tells you this, SEC gonna change completely. Exchange listings are only gonna get crazier from here. There's some douchebags selling at 100K or so, but we'll break through eventually. It's just a matter of time. Bitcoin always flushes out the last degens before pushing up again. Don't get shaken out here. I mean, the freaking president holds this crypto stuff. We've seen the largest inflows ever this year. I mean, you can't even make this stuff up, man. I am not worried for a single second. Again, I'm not saying that every day is going to be green, but I am saying that I will look back over the next, 12 months or so with just my bags fuller than ever because I know where we're headed. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not telling you guys it's going to be one easy journey up. But again, just take a look at the history of these assets. If we take a look at it, then it becomes so clear, no? The best course of action throughout this period of time ever has been to just buy and shut your ass up and not worry too much about the short term. Once you worry about the short term, things go bad. If you think about it from the longer term perspective, that you can't really do wrong. And these dips and stuff, they don't really hurt you anymore. They don't hurt me anymore because I know where we are headed if I just patient enough and don't start panicking and start buying high and then selling low. Historically speaking, you would have made crazy amounts of money by just blasting the top, and that basically means you buy when things are already doing well, you just buy in anyway because they just keep doing better. Just like how with XLM or with XRP, I said, guys, we need to sell at $1.40. And then we went to what, $1.65 or so? And with XLM, we're like, whoa, 40 cents, this is crazy. It was 13 cents a week ago. It just kept going all the way towards 59. Where did it go to just now? Again, if you bought the top at 26 cents when it just doubled in a day, but you bought the top, well, it doubled again over the next few days afterwards. And we kind of see that over then a prolonged period of time where if you just buy the top right now, it might get annoying on the really short term. Sure, I keep repeating the same thing. I just wanted to really be clear. But over a prolonged period of time, I personally think it will be worth it, especially because then you have time to average your way in, average your way down, whatever. And hopefully by that time, you've already booked so many profits from buying low, selling high, and buying various dips along the journey that you just get the drift and this doesn't really worry you anymore. But if you didn't, just consider what I just said. Yeah, that's about it. Make sure you put the notification bell on. Right now, cryptos are crashing probably because, well, there's a crazy 100K Bitcoin wall. But also, like I said in my previous video, Michael Saylor, he just announced his buy and people always get a little bit shaky after that. Then again, that's also kind of normal for these Bitcoin runs. I mean, if we take a look at the history here, it happened throughout any single run, right? That you have some negative weeks, some negative days. It just has to happen. Sometimes people go for breaks. Some others are saying, no, this is the weekend thing where people are trading at the weekend, selling on Sunday to buy back later as we again gear up towards the weekend. I don't know, man, but a green candle here wouldn't really change too much. I'd say that perhaps even a red candle or two could be nice, just so we have a little bit more of a built up, pattern here instead of just going straight up blasted. But even back in October, or let's just say here, back in 2023, we had we had like 8 weeks in a row of just crazy gains. In the week, it kind of fakes you out a little bit, but overall, we've only had 3 weeks here of bullish. I mean, if we have 8 weeks of bullish here in total, we could actually be going just crazy until what, the end of December or so? Anyway, just keep that all in the back of your mind. If you want to trade, links are down below. And these are my thoughts on the matter right now.